With everything that has happened in the last few days, Donald Trump posting a racist video depicting Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, the only African American president and African American first lady, as apes. To him outraging and angry over the fact that Olympic athletes from the United States are speaking out against his inhumane immigration policy that has already cost American lives and traumatized others. To his screaming about wanting to federalize elections, all in the vain hopes of keeping in office his people that will protect them. To his angry and lying outrage over a halftime show being headlined by a Latin American artist. Note the use of the word American artist. I've come to the conclusion that Donald Trump, despite being an American, born and raised, despite making his money in America, his business primarily in America, becoming the President of the United States of America, despite all that, Donald Trump hates America. He hates it with a passion completely undescribable. He hates the fact that in our country we are a constitutional republic, that he can have it his way as he has had almost in his entire life, from his businesses to his family to his women to everything. And now he's in a position where he can't have it his way without hurting a whole lot of people in the interim. He hates the fact that he has to answer to us as President of the United States, that he was supposed to work for us, not the other way around. He's in his whole life, people, from the person who pours some coffee to his board of directors, everyone has always been answerable to him. And now he's in a position where he is answerable to everybody else. And although his supporters, the MAGA, in their minds think that we answer to him, let me assure you, that is a phallic lie that he has told himself over and over in his head. He hates the fact that not all of us support him, that not all of us have voted for him, to the point where he goes up on stage at the National Prayer Breakfast and say that those who vote against him have no soul. That because I, personally, voted against him, whether it be for Hillary Clinton or Joe Biden or Kamala Harris, I have no soul because I didn't vote for him. He hates the fact that this country is a melting pot, if you pardon the pun, pardon that phrase, that not everybody looks like him, talks like him, or holds the same beliefs as him. That people don't have the same skin tone, they don't speak the same language, that they don't believe in the same things he believes in. What he believes in, I don't know. The only time I ever seen Donald Trump in the church is when there are cameras on him. And the only time he actually talks about the Christian faith is when cameras are on him. Beyond that, I don't know what to believe about this guy. More to the point, he hates the fact that we hold him accountable for everything he says and everything he does. And the truth of the matter is, we have every right to hold him accountable. Because he is not only an American citizen, seeming with power and wealth, he is the President of the United States. And our job as American citizens, whether you believe that or not, is to hold him accountable for his words, his actions, because whether he knows this or not, the truth is he knows everything that he says, whether it be on a press conference or Truth Social, is not only the ravings of a lunatic playing to a crowd, it's also policy. When you have a president saying he wants to federalize elections, that's not just some kind of joke. People like that have policy. When you have a president who has made threats over and over again to send military troops into American cities, then it is not just a matter of I'm angry that things are like this. He is making a policy decision. When you have a president who is telling people they need to get over the Epstein files, that's not a president talking. Those are the ravings. Well, let me put it this way. Not only is the president talking, that's the ravings of a criminal about to be uncovered. And despite his lie about him calling the police on Epstein years after Epstein's conduct was made apparent to Trump, it shows that he is doing everything he can. Basically, if you pardon the pun, throwing everything at the walls and seeing what sticks. Donald Trump hates this country. He hates America. He hates everything about America. Because America is holding his feet to the fire. With everything he says and everything he does. And despite everything he hates, we, the true citizens of America, will always win. Because regardless of how we feel about Trump, regardless of how much we fight against him, we are not hateful Americans. We care about each other and we will fight for each other. The real sad part is Donald Trump will not. CTP Norju, God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.